These were the buildings in Dubrovnik that were used to quarantine those infected with bubonic plague, one of the deadliest diseases in human history, killed between 75 to 200 million people.
In fact, Dubrovnik held the first state-imposed quarantine back in July 27, 1377.
However, they would send any ships coming from plague-infested areas directly to the rocky islands nearby. But where did the plague come from? Well, for that we have to go back to 542 AD, all the way in Egypt,
when ships carrying grain arrived to Constantinople infested with rats.
This was at the height of the Eastern Roman Empire, aka the Byzantines, when they were about to reconquer the former glory of the ancient Roman Empire. But then the populace of the city started getting symptoms like fever, headaches, vomiting, swollen painful lymph nodes that were called buboes, and then necrosis of the skin. It wasn't the rats per se that spread the disease, but the fleas on the rats that had a bacteria called Yersinia pestis.
It is believed that this bacteria originated in Tian Shan in Central Asia. Up to 50 million people perished in the next 2 centuries due to this plague, and it led to the decline of the Eastern Roman Empire. Then, for more than 6 centuries, the plague became a distant memory of history. That's until 1346, as the Golden Horde of the Mongols were laying siege to the Genoese colony of Kaffa in the Crimea. The Mongols wanted control of the flow of goods between east and west, but the plague started spreading amongst their encampments, probably due to the unsanitary conditions. Apparently, in desperation, the leader of the Golden Horde, Johnny Beg, had the idea to catapult bodies of the infected dead into Kaffa, in hopes of weakening the Genoese. Well, this rumored tactic apparently worked. The Genoese fled the plague-infested city, unknowingly taking it back with them to Europe and unleashing the Black Death. Up to 40% of Europe's population was eliminated, making it one of the most fatal pandemics in history. February 14th, 1349. The city of Strasbourg exploded in violence against the local Jewish population who were blamed for the Black Death. 2,000 Jews were burned alive.
The Black Death continued to reoccur throughout the next few centuries, including a big one in the 1600s, leading to Dubrovnik, which was already well versed in quarantining, to actually build this official complex called the Lazareti, protecting the already fortified city from the invisible threat of disease.
Lazaretos derived from Lazarus, which is the man who was resurrected by Jesus after dying from leprosy.
If you broke quarantine, there would be serious punishment, including cutting off your nose. And now a place that used to scan for death and disease is a place where people are enjoying their beautiful pizza and burgers. Stay curious, my friends.